That better be a good treasure. It was! I've been wanting a collar. Oh, now I look like a sub. I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. But that said, I will catch y'all next time. So, see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye. I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly ish. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of
Ilos
too
Dorit
flexy for my
Goniolo.
shirt.
It's a pleasure to see you.
I'm too flexy for my shirt. Too
It's
flexy
even
for my shirt.
83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa, whoa. Thing. Here's the thing. This game could look great if they stylized it. But this, where did those come from? You weren't there a second ago. Why are there birds now? I need to ruin the music. Oops. Oh my god, that's actually real! I thought it was just people memeing. I thought it was a meme. I thought it was a meme. Right. Down. Oh, rude. You suck. Crap.
Yippee 4910. Ready to play some cards?
Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last!
Vividsky.
Snow
It's a
bullied.
pleasure to see you.
Snow bully! Specifically this and this dog. And we're gonna pet this dog with the best pet you have ever seen in any game in your entire life, okay? This is very important. This is a very important moment.
Yo. Rip_go forth. How you doing?
There we go. Wait. Perfect. See?
Yo. Beard. How you
I
doing?
have heard word of this cow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow. I'm so happy right now. You can nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle. Aww. I love you, cow. I love you so much.
Okay, this way.
Ah. Drake. So for those who do not know how the hype balloon works, basically there is a single channel point redeem you can do right now because a hype train is happening. So if you're following, you are given a default of 300. If you've been here before, you have plenty of it, but you can just spam those and every single one of those balloons pops up. Those do appear in front of my game. They are tracked in the upper left. You can try to set a record. The longer the hype train goes, the more that can be, the higher that goal can get. But basically it's a fun little way for y'all to interact during the hype train. I love it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. My little alert. Thank you, Mick Leslie, for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Level up. Ah, God.
Hi, a pixel
Roses.
Rose.
Roses.
Happy you're here.
Roses. This is gonna be so cool. Cows. Comfy cows. This might be my favorite roadblock I've ever seen in a game. They have roadblocked me with cows that are just sleeping in the way. I love that. Pause. 11 people died! Let me take the Katamari. Hello. Hello, Door. Hello, Yippee. Hello, Vividist. Hello, Go Forth. Hello, Beard. Hello, Rose. I think I got every check-in. I'm not tabbing out. I am not tabbing out of the game. Right now, I have frames. And this is what mattered. I have frames right now. And we're going to hope that I... Ow. Hey, Sonia. We're going to hope I keep having frames. I don't know if I will, but right now we have frames. Eh. I hope you're all doing well. Hey, Lapis. How's it going, Go Forth? I saw you followed right before the stream. Welcome. Bad sign. We already had a hiccup. I'm hoping that stops happening. I do not know what's causing these frame drops. It's not the server. It's not anything. It's my computer. I don't know. I don't know the source. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Beard. Hey, Avon. Okay. So, the one thing I've become annoyed with over here, you'll hear it when something happens, right? That stuff being trashed, right? I didn't realize this originally, but I didn't build my storage system low enough. Gotcha. Hey, buddy. But you can actually hear it from right here. It's very quiet. You can hear it from right here. So that's a bit annoying. It's not the end of the world, but... Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. I will do my best to try and remember that, but with a new name, you're probably just going to register in my head as a new person, and I do apologize for that. I'm really, really bad at keeping names in parallel. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the follow over and all that stuff. And Pride flag. And I didn't realize this was gonna be here. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go. Let's go. Put you somewhere else where you're not dealing with armor stands and all that stuff. You can go on the jukebox. Big B's been busy making pride flags. Meow. I don't have a definite plan today. The main thing for me was trying to get the game to run without lagging to death. So I'm hoping it stays. But we gotta start with showing off my house that I'm very proud of. This is my little Minecraft house. You can't go in it. There's no way to go in it. The door doesn't open. There's no... Oh. There's no way to open the door or anything. But this is my Minecraft house that I worked really hard on. It's only 2 blocks deep. It looks much bigger. Only 2 blocks deep. But I love this house. He's got a bunch of fancy armor stand stuff.
My favorite Minecraft block is air. I build with it all the time.
That is actually possible to happen in that statement, in that randomized statement, Avon. Yeah, exactly. 2 blocks deep, but the back is finished. Boop, see? Yeah, every block is in there, Avon. Banners are in there, and I think the only thing I removed was spawn eggs. I removed spawn eggs because for some reason Mari will list off eggs as building blocks. Ah. Doo-doo-doo. And then we got this house that I have yet to finish. I finished the interior, but I didn't finish the exterior because it needs yeah, maybe we should do that. We'll add the shutters to this. And we gotta sort out the window over here. I mean, for what it's worth, Rip, over here. If I go over here really quick. I mean, this building is designed to be a facade. So I'll probably put a throwaway back on it eventually, but it's not even gonna be too thick. It's gonna be 1 thick, and there we go. Like, oh. If we're to talk about the actual size of that building, though, it's like 4 thick. Let's be real. But we need to add shutters to that building. So we're gonna need some planks. We're gonna need some armor stands. I believe we worked on moving things downstairs, so let's go down. Doo-doo-doo. I also should clear out that area to make it straightforward. Armor stands are over here. We'll grab 2 stacks. Should be more than enough. We need some of you. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Go for it. Don't worry. Okay, so that was the main stuff I needed. I need to grab copper grates. I believe are one of the big things we need today. For working on that building. So, wow. Oh, there's some. I need aged ones though. I didn't age these. Do I have aged ones? Probably not. Well, oh, we have 8 weathered ones. Good. Regular copper bars. Okay. Let's go in here. I was wondering if I could throw those in there. So we need... I gotta think about this. I need planks. And then I want to throw these in here, and I want to get... I'm gonna need a handful of slabs. I'm not sure how many, but we'll do half of them for now. We need to place out our copper grates. Just so they age. Hey, Snow. No worries. Enjoy the lurk. Okay, that there. Okay. We need those to age. That'll be fine. But what we want to do right now is I want to make the... Oh, by the way, we're up to $230, $240, somewhere around there on the Puzzles and Chaos support. So huge thank you to everybody doing that. For those unaware, we're doing a new sponsorship right now. Exclamation point PNC if you want to get the download link for mobile. Okay, so we need to put one there, one there. Click you. Show arms. Go here, go here. Swap to head, lock, no arm, or, well, show arms off. Then, let's see. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. And then copy. Hey, Elite. No gravity. Invisible. Oh, it's 1.6. It's been a little bit since I've messed with armor stand, so I apologize if it takes me a little bit on some of these, but we'll get back into the swing of it pretty quickly. It's fine. There we go. How are we looking? Pretty good. I think we're a little high here. This is gonna be a pain. Really? Really? Come on. You no longer allowed in the hand. Okay. Oh. I saw that lag spike. I'm wondering now if it's lighting related, which is annoying, but it makes sense. Okay, so I gotta go here. Choose. I need you. Modify. Move it down just a little bit. Hello? I'm okay with that. Though, actually, you need to be smaller, because I've just remembered I need to put a windowsill on. So we're going to go here, modify you again. And we need you at, like, 1.55? Yeah, that's better. Hey, Elios. We'll move you there. Which is pretty good. And then give us a little lip there, and then we'll have the windowsill. I need to compare it with the other window. I'm also going to sleep. There we go. There we go. Also, BB says hello, everybody. BB is sleeping right next to us. Oh, he's lounging. He's not quite asleep. He's cozy. So how did I do them over here? Yeah, I actually made these bigger, and I'm kind of wanting to change these now. Trapdoor windowsill. Okay, so trapdoor windowsill, and then those. Okay, so we need to get some trapdoors. Ooh. Trippy. Okay, so throw you in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I need more than 8 here. Okay. Yeah, that feels right, and then we put a trapdoor windowsill here. So I'm going to plop that down. Go here. Show arms. Go here. Hide arms. Swap to head. Lock. 0.6. Invisible. No
Aventurement wants
gravity.
you to eat a gross bean. Is there a Mars bean?
It doesn't like that.
Eat the bean. Snot or bear.
So what I'm learning here, really quick, is that video files do not play very well while I'm playing Minecraft. But what I am also seeing is the game is running a lot better than it has been, so we'll take that as a double-edged sword right now. Snot or pear, do I even have any of those left? Hopefully. Yeah, it's like my background video files aren't running smooth. I found one. I'm running smooth. Mari seems to be running fine. But any of the video effects that get played, so I'm assuming any of the soundboard redeems are probably going to be laggy. But that's still progress. 3, 2, 1. It's Pear! Huzzah. Okay. Lower that down. Move it over slightly. Which I think means I need to make this like 1.6. Yeah, let's go 1.62. Move it up about halfway through that. Oh. There we go.
All rise. Well, not all. Just you. Snowmath was very specific about
That's
that.
very rude. I need you to know that's very rude of you. Okay. So like that. We've got our windowsill. It doesn't work perfectly on the inside. This is the right windowsill, right? This is what I used, or did I use copper on the other one? Pretty sure I used these, but now I'm intrigued by the visibility of some of that. What did I? Yeah, no, it was these. It was just the angle I was at, it's less obvious. Interesting. Interesting. But no, this is horrible for my back. I need you to know this. I don't have a standing desk. Okay, go here, choose. I need this one, modify, and then I want to rotate you 90 degrees, so just 0. But I think it also helps that the other one was less spaced. So there's the windowsill. We've got our shutter there, which is technically a little low, so I'm going to make you a little smaller again. 1.5. Lower it down just a little bit, and then right there, I think. Yeah, because then we got the shutter there, we've got that. It'll look better when we have an awning. Oh my god, this is horrible for my back. Oh my god. My back is very unhappy, and it's all your fault, Snow. Okay, go there. Show arms. Go. I'm gonna do this one first, and then here, and then paste, and then lock, and then swap to head, and 180. Oh. And then, oop, wrong way. Where? Oop, oop. Okay. Ugh. My chair slid away from me. Oh, seriously though. Oh my god. Okay. Right there. And then right there. Lock. And see, then that one, even though it's inside there, you can even though it's inside there, really does add a lot, because it makes it clear that the root grew over top of it rather than something was there. Technically, these shutters are too small, and I should be doing a full one. Thinking about this now, because if it was, it makes sense to have the half ones, and I should be doing a full shutter, but they're now just cosmetic shutters, which exist and are kind of annoying in real life when you look at them and go, Ugh. Okay. And now we need to get that one, which I want to go here, go here, go here, modify, copy, done. There, there. Show arms, go, and paste, and swap, and lock. And now... hello? Have I disconnected from... oh, has the server turned off? Nope, just lagged the hell out. Okay. Thank you, server. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was a lot of lag. Not usually that bad on the server. That was out of nowhere. Anyway. And right there. Look at that. Now, it still looks odd, and I'm fully aware it looks odd, but it's right now...
You are not the ugliest person I've ever met.
Thank you. Oh, that one loads... it's still a little laggy, but that one loaded better. Now, it still looks a little odd, but it's because we're missing, actually, an entire section of the roof. Like, you'll notice here, like, the roof ends, and that's not how it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be a little bit more of an awning added on. If we go back over to the other one, you'll see. Do-do-do-do-do. It's usually pretty quick after you've booted the game. If you boot the game, it's pretty immediate. But you can see there's an awning here, which makes this look a little bit better. But yeah, it should count pretty immediately, Somya. Yours did count. Yours counted 7 minutes ago, Somya. I don't have that log open unless I'm really doing the sponsored one, so you gotta watch for the pop-up. But it counted 7 minutes ago. You're good. Thank you. But yeah, we've got that on there now. Now, we'll need to do a small awning. It's gonna look a little weird when we get to this. I might replace this and slide it out a little bit. Give this more of an angle because of where the roof was. Depending on how we handle that. I need to put a support beam here, because this would not be hanging here. This needs something. The bees do not fully like what I did here. I gave them a way to their home, but they get lost in the armor stands. Hey, Felinity. You didn't miss it. You've missed like 16 minutes. Go arms. Go here. 1.6. Swapped ahead. Lock. No gravity. Invisible. Yeah, no. I mean... So, yeah, I mean, in theory, they're having trouble with the, with the trap door there. But weirdly, there's not a lot in the way. Hey, Blaze! It's running decently today. I mean, my OBS is still not happy, and I've dropped 6 frames, but we're dropping considerably less frames than we have been, so you know what? I'll take it. Line that up 1 pixel back. Call of the Lamb feels like a pretty U game. I'm not very good at it, so I didn't really enjoy it, I think, as much as I could. But it is a very well-made game. I can't fault it. Okay, gonna move that over to there. Make sure that was the right spot. Okay. Itchy. Grab that again. Copy. Go there. Go there. Show arm. Oop, go there. Paste. Swap to head. Go there. I know the one thing I will say is the dev team for Call to the Lamb, absolutely fantastic. The dev team and social media team are great. Jesus, validity. Okay, so there's that one. I need... It's spruce, right? Spruce. Spruce planks. Okay. My brain is only partially working right now, and I do apologize. But we're back in Minecraft. We're back in Minecraft. Where? Oops. Spruce planks. Spruce planks. Down we go. Down we go. Meow. Spruce. Mangrove. Mangrove. Spruce. Spruce. Do do do. Meow. Meow. Get in there. Oh. Thankfully, none of my cats sound like these cats. My cats are very quiet cats. So when they meow, it's a very loud, like, almost pained scream. My cats are as quiet as I am, outside of stream. It's just very much I'm not really talking, and then when I do, it's like, oh yeah, words. And they have the same mindset.
Cameron, can I have 5 grand? I want ice cream.
Mara, you can have 100 grand, but we gotta go to the grocery store and pick it up. He doesn't know 100 grand is a candy bar. Don't tell Mari. Haven't actually heard an ice cream truck yet around my area, which is surprising. No, because this is technically not the correct account for it, Felinity. Once I get my account swapped over, it will be on that one. I think that's correct, right? Yep. Feels slightly misaligned, but it's very close. Like, I think a week away, Validity. So next week. There's cooldown periods on name changes and stuff, and I'm working with sorting that mess out. I've got an alarm set on my calendar for all of that, so. Okay, so now that's in place. That looks so much better, just filling that gap. Obviously, you can still see the hives there, and you can see them. You can't see them over here. We covered them up on this side. We need to cover them up over on this side eventually. I'll probably just put a banner there and put it sideways, because it'll be the easiest way to hide that without causing problems, but... Yeah. No name changes or anything. No name changes. All the same. All the same. Okay, I need to go over here. Like you, go here. I need to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. I want to grab that, I think. Locate. Yep. Modify. Copy. Okay. I want to go over here. I've also realized I'm missing a trap door right there. I'm going to have to put in. Go here. Show arms. Go here, go here, go here. Paste. Swap. Lock. 90-degree turn. About there. About there. You enjoying spinning? That is not you. I know better. Okay, so that there. And then technically I need one next to it. I don't think I can prove it, but there's a very high probability that you're not. Just saying. Actually, so Blaze, Avon doesn't get anything. I wasn't. No, Mari asked for 5K. Swap, lock, 90. There we go.
Man, Felinity HT is so cool.
I like that that's what Felinity decided to spend channel points on. Okay, so I think right there. That looks lined up. It's a little hard to tell because of the the plant in the way. Okay. So that's lined up on both sides. I need to get that trapdoor down there because that's gonna bug me. So let's go make a copper trapdoor. Okay. Can I throw this in? No. Do I have one? Ow. Hi, Mello. Okay. Now this is where I do something obnoxious. But this is part of the reason I actually placed all of these early, because a lot of these aren't going to stay where they are. Or they're going to be changed, damaged, blah, 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 blah. So we can go over to a spot like this, completely whiff our jump, and then grab that trapdoor. Ah. That is not true, Blaze, because I distinctly am aware of you shouting "yeah" multiple times. And every time you do, it's because you slap me. 1.6, no gravity, lock, hide arms, swap. How high salinity? Go there. Line that up. There we go, and then over 1. Why is it illuminated? That is correct, but why is it illuminated? Weird. It's fine, but it's throwing me. You can't check in twice, no. It is a 1 redeem per person per stream kind of setup. I need a better wrist rest. Ugh. Like a taller one. My hand is too low, so it's still a problem for my wrist. If anybody has any recommendations for a good wrist rest, let me know. No, I mean, it is generally fine. Like, I am going to forget that that's brighter. It's more, I think, that this one is darker. But we need to put a shutter on that side and a shutter on this side. It's gonna be a little weird having the shutter. Well, no, I guess that shutter's on the pillar. That's fine. Well, no, I'm remembering what I wanted to do now on these. That was gonna be different. So I need to actually get a hold of the shutter. I'm just going to do that, make it not invisible, and unlock it. And then I got to click on the other one, which is this one. Not invisible, not locked. There. Okay. Get over here. Okay. So what I wanted to do originally was related to these, and it won't work if I've got that on there.
You're,
Ham and press? Just what? Oh, go ham and press. Okay. You I was reading ham as in the meat product and not go hard as a mother. Wonder how many people are actually aware that that's what ham means. Are you guys okay? You didn't know what ham meant, Felinity? Yeah, hard as a mother. It means hard as a motherfucker. What is going on here? You were all stuck in the vine? Nope. It's an acronym. Ham is an acronym. Okay. Highly popularized by the Kanye West song of the same name. What's what do? Oh, sleepy, sleepy? Mari has a dream. You can see what Mari's dreaming about. And it is a random food product. Spinning. I found images of rotating food and I'm like, yep, that. Okay, so we can put the window, we can put these down here. So let's do that and that. Go here. 0.6. No gravity. Copy. Go here. Paste. And then you need arms. Arms, there. Hide arms. Hide arms. Lock. Swap. Lock.
Feeling hungry. Might lick a train later.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Thank you, Felinity. I don't... See, here's the thing. I don't know what inspired you to make that comment, and I'm concerned. If I knew what inspired the comment, I could go, ah, thank you. But I don't know what specifically inspired the comment, so now it's just like, Okay, that is not low enough. I think it's too low. Oh, the Mari thing? Oh, Blaze. The main thing I've seen people scream about, and I agree, is I really hope people push the trans Lars plotline more. In the new story. I hope it comes up. I hope it comes up. Just in regards to Steven Universe. Let's go. Transmask Lars, let's go. 1.06. I do agree with the belief that that was the intended plotline for Lars. Yeah, no. So Lars is one of the characters from Steven Universe Door, and there has been there's been a lot of allusions to Lars possibly being a transmask character, which is cool, and I understand why they couldn't be blatant about it because Cartoon Network is Cartoon Network, and Steven Universe pushed a lot of boundaries for what it did with what it got away with. That would have probably been too much to full on say. But I really like the allusions to it throughout the whole thing, and you're missing out, Door. Like the first 2 or 3 episodes aren't the greatest, but I think they're important. The first 2 or 3 episodes aren't the greatest, but they're important bits of plot. Or not plot, but foreshadowing. Okay, so I can put the windowsill on this and we're good. The windowsill makes sense here because you can still see it. So we'll do that. Ow. No gravity, show arms, give me that, go there. Show arms, go there. And then swap. Hey, bullet. Let's see, and then 1.62 invisible. I'm gonna copy you. Looks right here, but wasn't. Okay. Go here. Modify. There. That's pretty good. Well, no, that wouldn't need to be a retcon. Oh, you mean if they confirmed it, blah blah blah, to cause problems? I don't think they would need to because a lot of people aren't aware enough. Oh god, validity, Mari update. I don't think they'd have to retcon anything, because, like I said, it would be, like, everything that's shown, it would be trans mask stuff, which I think would still fall within their lines, and as long as it's not in the current show, like, they wouldn't, I think they wouldn't be able to show, I think they wouldn't be able to do it, I don't think they'd be able to get away with it in the new series, trying to show Lars without a shirt on, but I don't think they'd have any issues with what currently exists. And lock. Okay, they are very much not aligned. Right there? No, I want it out like that, and then swap to the other one, which I think is this one? No. Let's go here, modify, and it should be, I guess, this one? There. More than 3. Okay, there we go. That's lined up. That's lined up. It's a little weird. The alignment's off here. Modify. I think this needs to be bigger, so we're gonna... Oh, that's not even the one I wanted to modify, but okay. I want to modify this one. Right there. Now they're too high. This is lined up better, but now they're too high. Yep. Yeah, that is one of the things, Validity. Well, I wouldn't say most people do F-all with them. I think most bigger channels do nothing with them. Like, I do a lot more with them because that was actually... So, here's a bit of a history lesson. Part of what made me really, really love streaming was back when I was on Mixer. I loved streaming before, but Mixer is what actually got me to do stuff. But the interesting catch here is, so Mixer had a full-on soundboard built in. Like, actually had like a customizable panel that was below the stream, basically where the bio is on Twitch, that you could customize images, have all this stuff, and you could have like a full integrated soundboard if you spent the time to modify and mess with and do all that stuff. Which is really, really cool. That's what I'm doing, OBC, is I am accepting anybody, but they are the first to go. If we need space for somebody, they're the first to go. So yeah, accept anybody, but if we need to get rid of somebody to make room for somebody we do know, those are the first ones gone. The ones we don't recognize. Now, I could give this one shutters. The other one doesn't have space for shutters. This one has space for shutters. I'm not going to do shutters yet, but what we need now is I need these, which are strip mangrove logs. We are entering the part of the build where we get to get artistic. Yeah, there's fog. It's great, isn't it? I love it. Down we go. And that is you. Whoop. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Okay. Oh. Gotta. It's funny how much that fog just adds in its own right, right? Like there's not a lot that it really is doing, but you look at it and go, no, that's actually a really nice effect that should be in the vanilla game. It's just, ooh. See, and I dropped 4 frames there. So I am still dropping frames, but this is doing a lot better than it has been. Doing a lot better than it has been. I'm going to take it. I can deal with dropping 10 frames an hour. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was dealing with, obviously, when I was accepting some of them. Renaming was a pain. I will be clear with this positive. It is the exact same. Like every issue is the exact same issue we had with the Puzzles and Zombies game. It's the exact same game. I am pretty sure that there is a. I'm pretty sure there's a template somewhere because I've seen so many games that are exactly like this by different companies. So I'm pretty sure there's just some template that a bunch of companies use. I think we need 1.8 here. Show arms, give you that. I need this on your head. I don't know if this is gonna work. So we're testing something here. Now, what's going to happen, and why I don't think this is gonna work properly, is that is going to interfere with what I'm about to do. Yeah, so see, this is an issue. I understand the issue. Now, the proper approach here, I have to get rid of these, which is already annoying. But I need to put something there to stop the player from going in there. Trapdoors work. So I can use trapdoors. I'd like to not use trapdoors, though, because there's something I could accidentally mess with. What do I want to put here? What is a good block to put in that space that I can't... Actually, well, it can be any transparent block, so I could put leaves in there. I think if you're on fast rendering, it might look bad, but other than people on fast rendering... It has a... Are you serious, Somya? Jesus. I didn't realize how big it was. That explains the load time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we need a transparent block. Now, like I said, I can put anything in there that is a transparent block. Like, I can put these roots in there. Honestly, I think the roots are probably a good call, so we're going to grab roots. Basically, the reason we're grabbing the roots, right, is they are considered a transparent block. You could also use glass for this. I think glass actually is probably the smarter one. But glass, no, I should do glass. Let's do glass. Glass is the smart one. Glass is the one that caused the least issues. It's going to take a minute. That's fine. You go back in there. Meow. Okay. So in order to get glass, we need sand. We don't have a lot of sand right now. There's gravel. There's that. Whoa! Like spike. So in order to get this, we need cobble. There's my cobble. Okay. And then we turn the cobble to gravel. Thank you, data pack. Gravel to sand. There we go. Okay. Now, the reason we're using glass here is we need a solid block that the player cannot walk through. But we need something that is visually transparent, so that way when people use it, when people step into the block, they can't walk through it, right? We need a barrier. The reason for that is armor stands will turn black if the head on them. So if I go here, when I say the head, so this is the head. If we do F3 and B, you can see here's the hitbox on it. The head is, I don't know why it's sideways, but the head, the sight line, is this little strip here, specifically that blue line. If that blue line is inside of a block, it will go pitch black. That's how that works. So the point of what we're doing is we're going to be putting the head inside of this glass, and when it's inside the glass, we will be able to, it'll still work, it'll still be solid, but it won't turn pitch black. It's a loophole, but it's an important one, I think, for armor stand stuff, because one of the important things to me with armor stands is that when you make them, if it is in a spot where the player can interact with them, it needs to be handled in a way that the player will not... oh, there was an armor stand I placed over there. Okay. It needs to be handled in a way where the player can't walk through the object, right? So what we're doing right now, you can see where I've lined this up. Oh. The point of this is that we want this to be recessed a little bit. This is fine. This is good. I do want this to be consistent, though. So it's not currently consistent in a lot of ways. I want this corner to be close to the edge, this corner to be close to the edge, and then the rest out. So we're going to click wherever we can to actually let me access an armor stand. Just a bit of a pain right now. Right here. Oh, right here. Okay. Should be this one. Want that as close as we can up there. And then we want to go this way. Right there. So now it's sticking out 2 pixels. It's sticking out a couple pixels. Well, it's not even sticking out at all that way. Now, the issue I do run into here is it's got to go up into that, kind of, to fill that gap, but I don't think I need to worry about that spot. I don't think anyone's going to notice that, so we're going to ignore that for now. If it bugs me in the future, we'll mess with it. But I did notice I can see it flicker back and forth here, so I need to move it over a little bit. Hey, Val! Oh, other way, right there. Lock that. Hey, Val, how was your stream? I hope it went well. You had a good time.
Everyone should really stretch their legs about now.
You timed that raid horribly, because apparently it's break time. But that also means the raiders should probably take a break too. But really quick, those who do not know me, my name is Cameron JK. My pronouns are they, them. I am a chill variety streamer who focuses on interactive games, indie games, and all that fun stuff. However, today is weekend, and I'm trying on weekends to do Minecraft in the mornings. That is my goal. Doesn't always work, but I'm trying. Oh, I'm sorry, Val. I know how that goes. Well, I used to know how that goes. I no longer know how that goes. Which is good. I don't want to know how that goes. But I used to know how that goes. I got a new ISP, and I haven't had any issues since I got them. Alright. I do need to stretch my legs, though, really bad, and I need to look up a new wrist rest, because holy crap, this is not a great one. But it is break time, so you did time that raid a little awkwardly. But I hope you raiders don't mind dealing with a bit of a ad break for 3 minutes. But you should probably stretch your legs as well if you were just watching that stream. Also, obviously, no pressure to hang out or anything. Take care of yourself, Val. But I will be right back. See you in 3. Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison.
Mr. Q, are you okay?
Look at you. Aren't you a cute dragon?
Little world, Nikki.
I know your name is Kilo, but I'm going to name you Rocks, because you look like rocks. Just chubbier. That better be a good treasure. It was! I've been wanting a collar. Oh, now I look like a sub. I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly ishk. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I'm too flexy for my shirt. Too
It's
flexy
even
for my shirt.
83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
Pause. 11 people died! Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, who am I kidding? This is automated. More cards.
Woo! I can't see. It's been a while since my screen. Okay, it's been a while since. It's been this hard to see. I'm driving off the minimap. Oh, I can't see the rock on the minimap. Driving via the minimap right now. We're good. We're good. There we go. Y'all messing with my game while I try to play. Thank you for the TikTok follow. Much appreciated. Oh god. I'm just trying to do dailies. And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed? What are the absolute chances of that being the last one I miss?
Okay, this way.
Ah. Drake. Good, we have the Katamari shaped cutout. When you become a tad larger, perhaps you can roll up kick. I'm having a moment! I realize my name is spelled different, but I'm having a moment. Why does my character look right? Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question, it comes with the clown nose. Hello. Okay. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Why did you shout Bishop? What? Okay. Blaze, is that why you squeak when you sit down? Gotcha, Validity. Oh. Nice door. It's gonna be sad when that clip is too old to pop up anymore, isn't it? Because it only does for the past year. I don't know how much time that one has left on it. Maybe November? I don't know when Web Fishing came out. Show arms. No arms, invisible. Swapped ahead. 1.8. Blaze, is that because you're native? I know my stereotypes. Yeah, no, but is your ass flat because you're native, place? It was where the question was. That is... Wow. Perspective. Okay, if that's that one, then... Should be that one? Yes. It's less so a stereotype and just genetic traits, typically. Like, it's one of those, like, slight... I don't know how to word this. It's spine angle. Right? It's the same reason Eastern Asian culture also is less butt prone. It's just the way it's the way just over time the spine is angled. And I believe Native Americans have the same thing going on versus like European ancestry, which is more butt heavy. I cannot tell if that's lined up or not. It looks lined up? Oh no, we got a little bit of Z fighting. No. Not you. I need the other one. It's this one. I mean, you don't have to sexualize the booty, Blaze. You can look at the booty without sexualizing the booty. There we go. Now it's lined up. So it looks weird up here, but ignore that part. The reason we do this now is now we've got this little tiny inset here. And just insetting that just a little bit adds so much visual depth right there. Like, I love that. Like, that is something I had planned from the beginning with this building, and I'm glad to see it in practice. And then because we put that glass there, we can't walk into this. Right? We have no way into this block. Now, I do technically need to add this to that one. Can I click you? I can. Cool. We can copy that. Get the scale. We technically need to put this on this side. It's barely going to be noticeable, so I could entirely ignore that one. And I think for now we're going to. Because, like, I don't think anybody would notice that I didn't do it on that one at this time. Now, this one's important. I do need to do it on this one. And I will need to do it on this one. So, to start, we need to get rid of you. Here. I forgot this one was already fake. Oop. There we go. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Okay. We don't need to worry about the bottom one. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, genetics are interesting, right? Like, you could, like, bone structure is entirely set over like eons of like how people live, how people sit, things like that changes things. And I believe, and I could be entirely wrong on this, I believe it's related to dependency on chairs. Hi, BB. But I believe it is dependency on chairs that leads to how much of a booty you've got. Blaze, 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 Blaze. Please don't cause arguments in the. Please don't cause. I get what you're saying, and I get you that you're not trying to be rude, but I don't want to cause weirdness. I know I only know of this channel, Felinity, due to that one game that just came out. I had never heard of it before that game came out. I think I can paste and then not invisible. Why can't I click you? Why can't I click you? Oh, you're locked. There we go. While I totally do agree, Blaze, that is a thing. That isn't necessarily the case because you don't know them specifically in this case, where it could also actually be an ancestry test, DNA test thing giving this information, which could also be entirely wrong, sure. But I just think it's important to note that, like, while your probability may be correct, that isn't necessarily the case, right? Like, okay, let's line you up. You need to go that way. About there, but not quite. Where am I at? No! Oh god, this is gonna get annoying. I need a dummy armor stand. Dummy armor stand, go! Yep. Spike. Okay. Go here. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is it you? Yes. That doesn't actually help me, though, because now I'm staring at the ground. This is the conversation I was having with one of the developers that is a bit of a problem. They're not quite placed where you want them to be, and while I can do this, I can't see from this side. So I need to go over here, and then if I do this, it should be this one. And it's not. Okay. So that one goes there. That is perfectly lined up right there. Now I gotta get to the other side, which is harder to see. Go here, go here, go here, modify. Gotcha. Okay, I think I'm good on that. There is I do have native family, but I do not have native DNA because mine is through adoption, which I do not want to pry into all the details on that. I don't want to get into the details of that. No kids or anything like that. I can only go off like what records have been like what the record is, not what I know to be factual, because that's a problem and I need to acknowledge that problem as a thing. with my family back whatever year it was, I had family members that followed the bullshit that was going on. I can only call it the bullshit that was going on without getting too heated. That our country was doing. I had family members that followed behind and, for lack of a better word, scavenged, what's the word I want to... Scavenged the fucked up shit that other people did. And found what they could, artifacts, collected artifacts, things like that from destroyed fucked up shit. I don't have the words that I want to use right now for this. And they, for lack of a better word, adopted two kids with no one else left of the tribe that got fucked up. No, not tomb raiding. Not tomb raiding, Blaze. It wasn't a tomb. Yeah. Yeah. Not tomb raiding, no. I feel... Is pillaging the right word? Because they weren't the ones doing the destruction. They from what I can find, they were not the ones doing the destruction.
Let's throw some pause for Blaziac Julie animates. They are the best.
Blaze is great, but I don't know if pillage is the right word here. Now, if I place that too high up, this is where I gotta be careful. If I place this too high up, I'm going to end up piercing the roof here, so I've got to be careful on my placement. I think scavenging is more correct in this case. Yeah, I was gonna say, because pillage is the people, I think, who do the destruction, which they didn't do the destruction. They followed people who did the destruction. They were not associated with the people doing the destruction, I think is the key part here. They were looting. They were looting after the people who did the destruction. From what I have seen on the records of it all. That is gonna annoy me. That I can't have. Oh, I need to talk to Shy. I need to talk to Shy or Bisco. I'm realizing what needs to happen for this mod. I need to talk to Shy or Bisco about this. What the mod needs is a hotkey to just open the menu. Without interacting with a stand, I would like to open the menu to select an armor stand nearby. That's what I need. Because right now, I want to interact with that armor stand, I cannot click on it. But if I could open the menu, I could use the select thing to find it, right? So that's what I need. I need this to go down -1. Which I don't even think we can visibly see. But that's what this needs. That was not enough. Negative. Is it 2? We'll do 3. But yeah, I don't know what exactly is true, what's been, like, with my family sister, I don't know what's actually true, I don't know what's totally there. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, I don't... My family's ancestry is... mostly German. Well, I say mostly German. It's mostly German on the one side, and it's mostly Swiss on the other side. I don't know the actual percentages. I don't really care. right? Like, because it doesn't change anything. I don't claim either as like, oh, this is what I am. It's like, but no, that's where most of my family's from, right? Yeah, that's also a big thing too, is like knowing your family's history at a certain point. It's like, how much do I trust? Hell, we can't even, a lot of us can't even confirm that our parents loved each other. Okay, so. It's a whole thing. Okay. So what I did as I lowered that, you can see there's actually a slight misalignment there. It is super fine, but there is a little gap there. Completely invisible, which works. But you can see there, we've hit that corner, so now it's out a little bit, That's the thing. But then you also start getting into like blood tests for everything, and that's a whole conversation in itself. And it's fucked up. World's fucked up. Can we just go with the world's fucked up? That's all I feel right now. World's fucked up. Paste. Not invisible. Go here. Go there. Unlock you. Go there. Lock you. Swap to head. No arms. Invisible. Down we go. See, and while I definitely understand what you're saying there, Blaze. Alternate method to solve the issue you're dealing with, Blaze, is what if the government stopped being racist? Ain't gonna happen, but we could dream. Is that lined up? Looks pretty close. You are the smallest gap in the existence of gaps, and I hate you. How dare you? How dare you? Not that one. You need to go up 2, 3, 3. Did I get it? Oh, now you're too far. Negative 2. Got it. Jesus. Here, okay. This is one thing, and this is not to say that Door is right or wrong. But the number of people who have, like, some sort of royal relative is extremely high. And I think somebody along the line of every one of these stories is lying at a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, you go, because because I've heard so many people have similar claims that I no longer believe a single one of them. I haven't been tagged. That's fine. Nobles are royalty. Nobles are royalty. In my book, nobles are royalty. Rich people with power counts as royalty to me. Yeah, but that's... Well, yeah, but like... But that's still royalty in my book. Now I'm gonna run into an issue with the bottom one here. Maybe. Because that's gonna hit a spot where this isn't quite tall enough to go all the way down. And if I put one all the way down, I'm worried about this. Swap to head, lock, invisible. Blaze, you could fight the war on drugs. Does that count? If not, it's time to start a revolution, Blaze. They say you want a revolution. Well, you know. We all want to change the world. Tell me that it's evolution. Well. Okay, Blaze, honest question on that issue, though. Like, on that bit of conversation that I need an answer to. Because I'm now curious. How does that work if that doesn't occur? Do you just, like, exist without having a chief for a while? Like, how does that work if, like, one doesn't happen? Or is it just that somehow just not occurred? Okay, I was gonna say, is there a bloodline thing? Like, that was, I think, a worthwhile question. It was like, okay. OB Stevia. I'm assuming part of that is that somebody starts shit with the quote-unquote peace chief, and then... why do I sense murder is involved? Or uprising? This feels like that would end up in that situation. This is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be annoying. I hate this already. Show arms. Take that. Go here. No arms. Place on head. No gravity. 180? Nope. 180? There we go. That's a better ending, I guess. Okay. I don't outright hate artificial sweeteners, but it's very dependent on how they are used, what they are used in. Usually it's wrong. Usually it's poorly done, and I am not defending them. I am just saying that it's usually not actually caring about the product. It's just trying to sell it, and that's a whole bit of fuckery. What kind of fuckery is this? Okay, there. there. We good? We good. Look at that. This pillar doesn't exist. Oh, this is usually how every Minecraft stream goes, honestly, Door. This is what happens when streamers actually read the chat during Minecraft streams. Just saying. Gonna snark every Minecraft streamer that doesn't read the chat. But yeah, that pillar look. I mean, I don't like that there is a lighting issue here, but this is just kind of how this goes because it's based on the armor stand getting lighting. But I really like having this, like, outdent, right? It also really helps with this. Now, this one's fake depth. Arguably, I would want this technically out further than that trim. So now I'm thinking I need to make those ones bigger. Which means I need to make these ones bigger, because that's not far enough out, technically. Which I'm mad I didn't notice till now, because yeah, this doesn't stick out far enough because of this. Have a good one, Door. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna click this one, and we're gonna modify it. Do I make this like 1.2 or 2? No, 1.9? Is 1.9 big enough? It may not be. Hey, Nagu. Yay, Irish reached level 8. How are we looking? I need to get on top of this, I think, to do this. Go here, go here, go here, modify. One five? That's fine. Yeah, I like... Yeah, so it's sticking out like that now. But I need to move it further out that way. I don't know how far I can move it. We gotta go like that. Yay, Somia reached 5! Somia's cooler than those who haven't reached level 5. That's how that works. Okay, 1.9 seems to work, and it seems to be, like, precise, but 1.9 does work. Or at least it's close enough, I'm good with it. I think it's this one now? Whatever one I am moving, it's not that one. No, it's not that. It should be that. It might be that. It is not that. Okay. Oh, that's why you're different. You're the wrong piece. Shit. Where are you? Not you. You. Unlock. Show arms. They don't even look like the wrong... Wait. Got it. Lock in position -4. -5. Boom. Okay. Still wrong. Okay, didn't matter. I don't know why that lighting is screwy on that one, and I mean, in theory, yeah, if I add lighting over here, it'll be fine. Because you can see it as soon as I get a light in this area, it's good. So I just need to put like a lamp somewhere for them. That's fine. So that'll get sorted. Okay, you're there. I need to get this one now, not you. It should be this one. Yep. 1.9. There. There. Four? 3. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then I'm assuming, again, if I hold a torch. Yeah. So I just need to get, I need to put a, if I get like a hanging lamp or something right here, that'll fix the lighting there and there. So we're good. It looks a little odd, but it is there. And then you can see this is pretty close. It's not flawlessly aligned, but it's close enough that I don't think anyone's going to notice because of the overhang on this. Right. So now we've got a little, like, ledge. And that ledge makes that look more like it's intentional. You good, B? I like how I bumped the bee and it goes around the weird way, and it doesn't even make sense how it got in the door, because the door is closed. There's a solid door there. I have no idea how it got in there. Ow. Hi, Sandy. Bee's good? Good? No, you guys really hate that trapdoor. Good now? Yep. Doing alright, doing alright. Okay, so those bees are fine. That's scaled up, that fits there. It shouldn't be peeking out the top. Oh, wait, no, I haven't resized these yet. I have not resized these. Which this is going to be annoying. I need to get the bottom one there. Which I'm not sure which one any of these are, so if I just do 5. It wasn't that one. Okay, let's do it again. Wasn't that one. Five again. It's that one. This one. Unlock you. Make it not invisible. Got it. Bees are done. They get trapped in hoppers on the floor. Yeah, bees are not. Bees need some AI adjustments. I will fully, like, what is this? This trapdoor is not a physical thing. That is not stopping them. There's nothing there. There is literally nothing stopping them. This doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. There's just a trapdoor 1 block over from them, and they're like, I have no idea what's going on. Hey, look at that. There's nothing here. That whole area doesn't exist. .9. 1.9. How long did you work on that, Beard? How long did you work on that? How long were you trying to figure out how exactly you wanted to get Believe to work? Because I don't think that was immediate. I think you spent some time. You're like, I need to make a Believe joke. I need to make a Believe joke. How do I do this? Where is it? And then you wrote the punchline. You figured it out eventually. Okay, so this is our new pillar, which is very clearly misaligned. But what we can do, because we're over here, is we can align this first. Hopefully. And then we could just nudge them all down equally. Hopefully. Right there, right? So now they're all aligned. These are the 3 that we need. But we need to move them into that. Okay. Now, it should be about -5. It's not, but we're going to do -5. -5. -5. Now, it looks pretty good on its own, right? Like this. Like, everything technically is where it should be. It's not up there, though. Can I show? Yeah, you can see up there, it's not okay. So what we need to do now is we need to adjust everything just a little bit. Don't know what one I'm messing with. Messing with the top one. Okay. I'm gonna get that lined up, so... And there, and then if I do... There... Nope. Now comes the hard part. I gotta select the right one. Is it this one? It was. Cool. You can see it fine. Look. Dead set, like right through the vines, there is a section of the thing sticking out of the damn roof. Don't you lie. Okay. So that is now lined up this way. Now I need to line it up this way. Which is not going to be easy because I can't even see. But I believe it should just be that. Modify you. Yeah, that was the top one. And then you. Maybe. Yeah, so all of that's good, but now we've got... Now we've just got to move them down. So now I've got to figure out the math to move them down. So we got to go up onto the roof. Okay, you who are in the wrong spot. Who I cannot interact with. This is what I'm saying. There needs to be a hotkey. Okay, so if I do that and then go here and click you, one, it's that one. Locate, yeah, and then modify. Okay. Should be right there. So we've nudged that down. There's a little gap there. And then you can see the fighting. No. Not that one. That one. There we go. And then this one? Yes. Cool. And we hold this, you can see, look, it doesn't even look weird. It's sticking out of this side, we're clean. Well, kind of. Wait, what? How? No. I gotta lower the bottom one a little bit. This one, that one is fine. It's right there, but it's very minute. The bottom one's still a little off. Which should be this one. Negative. better. Still not there. Again, it's this one, modify. -0.002. There. But yeah, so now we can't enter that. We've put a barrier there that stops anybody from entering it. Like, obviously, like this one, where technically I can get up here, I have to crouch to do it. I don't mind dealing with the crouch jump once. If I have to deal with a crouch jump, it's a crouch jump, it's whatever. But having to deal with the solid walls, where somebody could, like, hop up without that, I need to fix those. Or like this one where somebody could just walk in. Those need things in the way. So we're good, we're good. You can't see this on top. The only sign that this is really weird is right there. And I can't do much about that unless I put something on the roof, which I could put like moss carpet on there, something to kind of like make it look like, oh, moss is growing. But I don't want to, so. So here we are. Now I need to do this one. I'm gonna get rid of those two. Get off the vine. Play shoot. Play shoot. It's always funny to me to just look at a spot and like stand here and go, how many armor stands do you see? Because I don't even know how many there are. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, mainly, not counting what's occluded by like the branches, like not counting over there. It be storming. That hit the other one. It be storming. Okay. Meow. I need to change my music. Music. There we go. Okay. My wrist hurts. It's fine. Bees, please. I mean, for what it's worth, I'd rather the bees get stuck on something than go out and just randomly die in the wilderness, but... What are you stuck on? Why are you in the ground? They're stuck on this vine. That's what it is. They're stuck on this vine over here. Hey, possum. Arms. Block. No gravity. Invisible. Swap to head. Lock. Yeah, I've got the AC on now, right?
Comb be used, dig.
I've got the AC on set to 75, which isn't great, but that AC is not energy efficient, and I'd rather not raise my bill to all death levels. So, yeah. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna do that. Is that... No! Okay, it needs to go up a little bit. Wait, 0, 0, 2. Up there. Okay, so that's now pretty much perfectly aligned. It's a little bit out just so it doesn't flicker. But that is very close and not something anybody will see. You know what, B? You dance. You dance to that music. You have that time of your life. It's all good. And now go this way. Right there. Okay, that piece is in the correct spot now. You can see it's sticking out far enough to line up with that. It's a little off, technically speaking, but that is minor enough that I'm okay with it. Especially if we put like a plant there, it'll completely cover it. I love the small bees, and I really think Minecraft bees should be reduced to the size of this. I feel like part of the reason Minecraft bees are the size they are is actually for Bedrock Edition, because otherwise they kind of want to do a bigger hitbox. But this is actually just this is just a data pack, using the new scale command, so every time it detects a bee, it just scales them down. So entirely possible even in Bedrock. Using commands. 1.9. Show arms, take that, go there. No more arms, swap to head. No gravity. No, Beard. The scale command is something built into the game. It's just you can scale anything. You can scale players. Like that was added in 1.21. Everything just has a scale function built into it. I have a Streamloots card that uses that command on me, for instance. Right there. Oh, but yeah, but the pixel consistency is a lame reasoning.
Skin the players? What was that command again? I need it for reasons.
Like the the pixel consistency makes sense to a point. But I think as long as, like, I think mobs are the one thing that don't qualify for that. And the reason I say that is my face is 8x8. Unless they want to start making my face like 10x10, then we might be pixel consistent. But the player model clearly is not pixel consistent with the rest of the game. Right? Because if the face is not half a block wide, the face is like 2/3 of a block wide. So yeah. A lot of it makes sense. Like all the placeable blocks being consistent makes sense, but I don't think entities necessarily need to track with that. Wait, is that why okay, wait, Beard, is that why the gas look weird to me? Is that why gas look weird to me now? I couldn't place it. I couldn't tell what was wrong. And it's because they're HD now. They're a 32x32 now instead? I thought something felt off. And I couldn't place it at a glance. Because they were 16x16 before, right? Now they're 32x32, I guess? That'll mess with your head. The bat change was good. The bats looked weird before. The new bats are good. I will pass on the bats. The bats look great now. Stop being in the mud. Okay, and again, I don't need to do it with that one. I could do it with that one. I don't need to. No one's gonna notice it. But yeah, just doing that to those pillars. Like, I love the detail that's added. Also, hi, Lapis. Look at the detail that added. Just like having that little bit there where these are now sticking out looks so good. Like I'm so happy to see that because it looks like I recessed this rather than push these out. And you can't go into it. But yeah, I need to finish the roof here. Which I don't know exactly what to do. I need to get a light here, though, to fix that. So we're going to grab a lantern, and we're going to stick it there. Chains are going to be a bit more annoying, because we can't hang it like I'd want to. Let's grab a lantern. Do I have any lanterns already? And I'm going to grab these chains. I can't attach the chains like I want to. Well, maybe. Okay, so I want this lantern right here. And I can't place it here because it needs to be attached to something. And it needs to be attached specifically to this block. I can't do that. So in order to do this the way I want to, I need to go here. And I need to place a chain there. I can't do that, so I need to do that, and then we can get rid of this. And then that goes there. Which is also a really awkward spot for a light, thinking about this, and I probably shouldn't put it there. I've just, like, realized, like, that's not... I could put it here. I can't put it here. Okay, so to put it... Do we want it here? This is going to be the question. Do we want it here? We're going to find out. Go back up there again. Oh, I didn't even need to break that one. Great! Perfect. Oh, I can't place this block there because that's in the way. Hey, Ambry. Okay, there. Make sure everything's back where it belongs. Nope. Shit. There. Okay. That's not good either. That's too close to it. Now it's lighting it up weird. Great. Do we just put it right? And I can't. Out of the way. Why can't I place it there? Are you in the way? Why can't I place you there? There's not technically one there, but I see what you're saying. It was that one. That works, that works, that works. Okay. That, you know what? That works. I think the lighting's still a little off on this bottom one. Which I can cheat. Which I'm about to cheat. Now where? You. I think this'll work. The light's not big enough. Oh, wait. I need... Three. Maybe? I was hoping it was the lighting down below it. Like, you can see when I get here, it's fine, but it needs a brighter light level. My other option is I could put a torch down there. Which is fine, I guess, because that's there, so maybe. Now it's too bright. Ugh. Oh my god. Crap. I ruined my mushroom. That mushroom was meticulously placed. Give me a new one. No, I don't want to get rid of that one. I don't want to get rid of that one. I'm gonna have to get more of my mushrooms.
Which came first, the bear or the cow? Not even the cow bear knows. We should take a break to think about this extensively.
I'm gonna miss that statement. Do I have... Surely I have more of those mushrooms. Got a red one. There we go. Now, I'm not sure. Can I just put this in? I can. Okay, well, I only need one in there. But I'm thinking maybe a light level 10? We'll take a quick break after I figure out... the correct light level for this. That goes there. And you get rid of... I need to get rid of both of those. And we're going to put a light level 10 below it. Which should, in theory, make that brighter. But I feel like, what is this? This is that gives off light level... Yeah, see, this is light level 12, 13. I'm at 10 here. I think it was already 10. But I'm not 100% if we've got this right. So this is kind of a test situation. 10 is not enough. 10 is not enough. There's an 11. I know this is probably like the least exciting thing you could watch me do right now. Like, oh, we're figuring out the right light level. Like, listen, this is important to me. I think we need an 11, but I think we need it right there. Which I guess is technically a 12 at that point, but... That does not want to be the right color. At all. Weird. I mean, I can do this and then that. Because what, lanterns aren't the same as a torch, are they? But like, see, look how bright that is now. That ain't right. Like, clearly that ain't right. We've gone the other direction. Put it down there. Bees woke up. See, and that's still too bright. What is going on here? Like, will that work? Going one lower? I think it's still too bright. One more away? I know y'all are judging me. I don't blame you for judging me, but I know y'all are judging me. I can't reach it. Got it. Okay, so then there. Gasp! Look at that. It was worth it. It was worth it in my book. I don't know how it's going to look at night, but it was worth it. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go over towards the bed, though, just to be safer. But we made it. I will catch y'all in 3 minutes. Stretch your legs, grab a drink, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you very soon. Be right back. And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed? What are the absolute chances of that being the last one I miss? So for those who do not know how the hype balloon works, basically there is a single channel point redeem you can do right now because a hype train is happening. So if you're following, you are given a default of 300. If you've been here before, you have plenty of it, but you can just spam those and every single one of those balloons pops up. Those do appear in front of my game. They are tracked in the upper left. You can try to set a record. The longer the hype train goes, the more that can be, the higher that goal can get. But basically it's a fun little way for y'all to interact during the hype train. I love it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. My little alert. Thank you, Mick Leslie, for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Level up. Oh, God. Roses!
Lovely.
Roses!
Leslie 13 just got
Roses!
with a gift sub.
This is gonna be so cool. Cows! Comfy cows. This might be my favorite roadblock I've ever seen in a game. They have roadblocked me with cows that are just sleeping in the way. I love that.
Okay, this way.
Ah. Drake!
Oh, who am I kidding? This is automated. More cards.
Woo! I can't see! It's been a while since my screen... Okay, it's been a while since... It's been a while since it's been this hard to see. I'm driving off the minimap. Oh, I can't see the rock on the minimap. Driving via the minimap right now. We're good. We're good. There we go. Y'all messing with my game while I try to play. Thank you for the TikTok follow. Much appreciated. Oh god. I'm just trying to do dailies.
Mr. King, are you okay?
Look at you. Aren't you a cute dragon?
Little world, Nikki.
I know your name is Kilo, but I'm going to name you Rocks, because you look like rocks. Just chubbier. Oh god, the sun!
I hate it.
So yeah, anybody watching this in the future, if this is made into a clip, look, we made it over to the island using those fancy lily pads. Very hard to do, had to get as close as I could off of the lily pads and do a dash jump off of the last one, but we did make it. I'm really surprised that we were allowed out here, though. If my account gets banned, y'all know why. Oh! Yeah, Momo, I relate to that face. Right. Down. Oh, rude! You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bully! Let me take the Katamari. Hello. You would be Snow. You would be. Pop it up. Okay. Okay. So to everybody hang out watching, I appreciate you. Thank you for dealing with the ads. Now is the perfect time to refresh if you are worried about delay or your views not counting or anything like that. Basically reloading the stream in any way will sync you back up. You won't get any ads. It'll all be good. So just as a note, that's something you can do. So look, we got the light working. Now we're missing something very important with our light, and we do need to address this. Because you can see here, our lights are all a certain kind of pretty. Now we've got a light here that we could do that same grading, but I want to do it slightly different. Now I need to check the size. I think it's 0.6, but I'm not 0.65. See? That was important. We're gonna go here, and I think I can place that. Nope. Okay. Go there, grab you. 0.65. No gravity, show arms, and we're gonna move you up. And we're gonna give you this weathered one. I'm gonna put that on your head. I'm gonna make it invisible. Let me just slide this up and over. Oop. Looks like about there might be right. Yep. Perfect. Well, yeah, now look at our lantern. Our lantern looks like all the cooler just because we put that little thing around it. I don't think it's as good. I don't think it's as good like this compared to it in copper. Because the copper has that matching trim. So I would like to try something here. Now, I could use a copper piece there, but I'm actually just going to use this again. But instead of copper, I'm just going to use this trapdoor. I think the trapdoor will do enough on its own. Like, I don't need everything. I think this will be enough. I'm hoping it's tall enough. That's my only concern. But if we now do that, no gravity. Oh, no gravity was already on. Invisible. Go over here. That. See, we're just gently covering that strip. Let's try 4-3. Make it a little bit bigger. Right? We're not quite lined up yet. It's down here, I believe. No. It's a tiny piece, so is it that? No. No, no. It's not that one. It's a scaled down trapdoor, so finding it shouldn't be this hard. It's not that far away. Because this is all based on distance. Where's it hiding? Why can't I find it? Because that is that. That is that. That is that. Oh! Oh! We can see there's scale. When did this happen? It's right here. When did it say the scale? Oh, I love that. I don't know when it started doing that, but looks like the trapdoor may need to be right there will work. But at least I can see the scale, and if I can see the scale of it, I can at least tell what I'm dealing with when it comes to bits like that. But so now, just having that little trim there, right? It's not exactly the same color, but it looks more like that copper works on it. I would like, I think, one of those weird options where I could put something under it. But I like this. This is good. I still also really like the fireplace in here that we did, like a very subtle fireplace that, oh, you can look in and, oh, there's a fireplace in there. That's why I hear wood crackling and not the fact that there's like campfires all over underneath this building. For those who don't know, you can go inside that building, but it is a little sneaky lever back here. Because you can't right-click on that door, and then you can go in It's actually a mess in here. I can't reach that one. But it's so we can collect the, so we can collect those. It's not automated or anything. I could automate it, like I could put like a daylight sensor and go, oh, every time the sun rises, use shears on the... I don't wanna. I don't wanna. So, aside from the roof, because we definitely need to do the roof. The roof is gonna be a pain here. But aside from the roof, what I want to do now is I want to cover up these windows. And I think the best method for this is actually for us to use, specifically, we need to use banners. And over here we used a carpet. Carpet worked fine. Banner there, but we need to use a banner here to cover up these windows. And yeah. By the way, I think Twitch just removed like 10 of you from the viewer count, so make sure Twitch is counting your views. When we ran ads, it knocked a bunch of you off, and I don't know why. It does that every so often, and I hate it for it, but just as a heads up. So we could use, like, we got an ominous banner there. Okay, we got 2 white banners here, so this will work. I want brown dye. You can throw those, then throw the dye in, and then... I wish there was a sideways gradient. Is that asking too much? I'd like a sideways gradient. I need this one. Brown. And I know this is technically a waste of banners, but I don't entirely care. How do I want to get... I hate that it's based on the white of the banner and not the black, right? So I was supposed to do this one the first time and I didn't. There, and then there. Got me a brown banner. OBC's here. Gasp! Hi, Sharon. Okay, so we got the brown. Now I need... I want yellow? This work. It gets a nice color. I think this will work. Yeah, if you use brown and yellow, it creates kind of a warm interior. It's just lining it up is where the issue comes in. Because armor stands like to detect that they're inside of a block, and then they'll go, nope, nothing here. Now, I need to get this in a spot where... The armor stand's gonna be below the ground, so I need to actually get inside, I think. I need to get inside, and I need to clear the ground under here. And we'll just remove all of these. I hope I did not, by removing that one, screw up the lighting from that. I don't think I did, but I am now worried I did. No, I think the light is still the same. Plus, we got that lantern there. Everything should be okay, I hope. But I need to do that because what we're going to be dealing with is we're going to be putting this armor stand here. You go here, show arms, give you this. No gravity, hide arms, swap to your head, lock. Now, on its own, this doesn't seem like much, but what we need to do is we need to go to like 2.5 to make this big enough. And then we move it down. But you can see when we get down here, we start having this lighting issue. Now, I don't know if I've got this positioned right. I'm hoping it's not sticking out the top. It is definitely sticking out the top. So this is a bit of a problem. It's there, but I've made it... It's too big. It's too big. It's this one. I didn't even see Lee log in. Did Lee log in while I was on break? Right about there? No, I just entirely missed it. I'm a failure. At 2.3? Why is it lit wrong? Get as high as we can. If I go too low, so if I go too low, it culls. This is the problem here. And right there, I've gone too far. I could do this with multiple armor stands. And just do a 2, right? Like, what are we looking at here? Is it on top? Is it sticking out the roof? It is definitely sticking out the roof. See, this is the problem. We don't want it doing that. That's bad. I could make it sideways. Which is that one. About there and that. Nope. Which I think is fine for this location, but I don't know if this will work elsewhere. So let's make it invisible. It's at 2. I don't know why we have a arm there. What armor stand didn't I hide? What armor stand didn't I hide? What one is here? What? I don't see a single armor stand in this. Why is there an armor stand arm there? Oh, that's not an armor stand arm. That is the, that's the base of the banner. Right, but that gives us a lit window. It's a good color. It culls if I get too close. This is an issue I had with the rug elsewhere. Now, I think what might be the best choice here is actually... I need to flip it. So instead of it being 90, we want to go negative 90, and then we want to move it this way? Yeah. I want to go that way, which is really far out. But now... we go to, like, there? And then it doesn't stick out this side, it's there. And then, unless I look to the left... This is the problem. If I look to the left, if it goes away. If I look there, it goes away. I hate this. I hate the culling of banners and stuff. This is why I don't entirely like using them, because the thing that's holding it is in a different spot. And it's hard to deal with. Now, I can make this smaller, which will help. I believe this is too small, though. That might work, and then... arguably, this is very much not the right size. Whoop, wrong one. Banner. But yeah, part of this that makes this difficult is getting it at a spot where it's definitely in eyesight without being... without getting called. So, like, there it goes away, which is a problem, right? Like, I don't want it to go away there. But here it's good. Here it's good. It goes away there, and I don't... you can see it behind my head disappearing. Which we don't want that. We have this issue actually happening over at the other build in the same way. You can't see it here because I used 2 banners and 1 flower. And I think that one survives it. Is it this one that goes away? Yeah, if you look up, it does it here too. I never, like... it's one of those things where I'm still trying to find the exact fix. Now, I could use like carpets. Carpets kind of help conceal that as a secondary thing. Like, you have the one and it messes with the lighting. Right? Like, I would lose the lighting, but I could put like a yellow carpet there, and then it would still fill the spot. It just wouldn't look as nice. And I think a yellow carpet is probably the best bet for this specific scenario. But yeah, it's because Armor Sands call weirdly, and I get it. I don't like it. We do thankfully have some yellow carpet. But yeah, it's such a complicated... like, that is one of the complications with doing detail work like this with banners. But, like, Armor Sands in general, you need to consider where people are going to be. Hey, Renzi, you need to consider where people are going to be standing. So, like, that calling when I look too far to the left, right? We don't want that, so we need something to cover that spot. You are quite late, Renzi, and I'm going to judge you for it, and you're punished, and you need to write, I'm sorry, 500 times in cursive and turn it in by the end of the day. Hey, Rinsey. Okay, let's go here. Show arms, go there, take that. Swap to head, lock. No gravity. My chair's stuck. I need to clean the wheels. Having cats. One of the worst things is just dealing with the cat hair that gets in the wheels of your stuff. Okay, so we slide that back there, and I'm going to take it right here. I need to move this back out, though. Come here, come here, come here. Okay. And then I need the head to rotate forward 180 degrees. Nope, not that. Nope, I need this one. No? I need the head to tilt forward. That is forward. Okay. Don't do that, Rinsey. I was joking. I mean, you're welcome to do it for the bit, but to just be aware that I am not actually asking you to do this. I think technically if it's 1.6 for a full one, then it's 3.2 for a double. And I don't want it to be going through the top. I need it right about there. Like, you are welcome to do it for the bit, but I am not endorsing you to actually do a detention level punishment. Why are you weirdly losing color? So it's technically disappearing. Right here is the carpet. Here's the banner. Carpet, banner. Carpet, banner. Carpet, banner. It's very close. Right? It's not perfect. You can mainly tell if you look right here. But the point of that is, because when we're back here, where you can see it over my shoulder, it's enough that it... Hi! Hi, Fury. Why are we screaming today, Fury? Would you like to tell the class why you're screaming? Was there a reason for the scream? No? Just the one? Just the one scream? Just the one scream? You good? You good, buddy? Sorry, Fury put his paws up on my chair and meowed at me, so I picked him up. And now he's just like, hi. Hi. Thank you for the attention. Hello. Yes, I love you, buddy. I love you. You're also a pain in my butt. Can I go back to streaming? This is how I pay for your food, bud. I need to work. This is how I pay for your food. That and the sponsorship going on right now, if you want to help pay for my cat's food and for my cats to go to college, exclamation point PNC. You can download that game, and just downloading it alone and launching it gives me $1. But if you play it, you can get me up to like, well, you can give me quite a bit of money. So just all the values, everything I get is all linked down below in the info panels. If you are curious, if what your support would give me, but exclamation point PNC, it helps out a ton. Okay, I should be able to close that door. I don't think I need to go inside. You can hit that. There we go. So now we need to get this window. And which should be... Let me place. There we go. Go there. No gravity. Show arms. And then we just went over, it is 2.6. No, 2.8. Give you that. Go there. Swap with your head. Lock. No arms. And then 90 is... 90 works. I think that's the wrong 90, though. I need to go towards me. Otherwise, it's going to be too close to the window. Okay. Move that back. Apparently that measurement is way off, actually. Wait, no, it was 1.6, so it's 3.8. No, 3.2. God, I forgot how to math. Well, I appreciate you popping in, Rincey. I hope you have an alright day. Oh. Oh. Fury just, like, wedged himself between my lap and the desk, and he is purring up a storm. Good boy. Happy boy. We can make this invisible. Shove it back just a little bit. Okay, so there is our window, but we need to put this banner in there now. Okay, no gravity, show arms, take this, go there, swap to head, lock. Go that way. We need to get bigger. Probably too big. Slide it up to right there. I forgot that it's not like a perfect angle. Like, you want to go there, but then you want to, like, rotate the head slightly. Like that. So the other one is technically a little wrong. It's fine. But... keep it as close as you can to the window. Move it that way. Make sure it covers the entire window. Go there. Invisible. And I believe it's this one. That is not what I clicked on. That one? Yeah. So there you can see it flickering that little bit, but it's hidden enough you really cannot tell. I love the lighting on that one. Sorry. This looks great. I love how this lighting hits here. And like you can call me weird, you can call me like over the top of this. I love how the lighting hits here. Meow, meow. Beep, beep, beep. Eh. Boo. Boo. Boo.
It does help if I have my voice chat on.
I mean, oh, you had it all off? Great.
I can't hear you.
Oh. The settings may be wrong, and I don't know how to hit them quickly. Did it lose my mic? It forgot what mic I was using.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. That's usually my assumption. If I reboot, sometimes my mic or if I update my mic software, sometimes it decides it's not in the same spot anymore.
Mm-hmm. Always love it when that
Can
happens.
I just say Twitch is being a jerk with views right now? Because I just watched my view count like halve itself.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's doing
Yeah.
that thing where it's like, yeah, no, these viewers aren't here. Like, yes, they are.
Yeah, I've got it to automatically claim my little chest of points, so...
Yeah, they usually does it, but sometimes it doesn't care. And then when people are on mobile, it's even more of a jerk.
Yeah.
Can we, like... I understand the armadillo armor, and I understand why it's the color it is, but it is not a good color.
They all look like football players.
They don't even, like... They don't look like football players, they look like footballs.
Well, I mean, that too. It's just... I guess it's just the way, like, the lines in the armor
Yeah,
are...
I wish... Is it dyeable? It needs to be dyeable.
I don't know. I thought it was...
Is that just
This
the
is
default
a-
color?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. No, I need... Where's my shears? There they are.
I like that shears are the method for removal they picked.
Right. Okay, I've got some blue dye. Yep, it's dyeable.
Well, that looks better. It's got the same issue though that leather has, where it's got that like, we don't want the knee
Kinda-
pads, we don't want the edges.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's always been an issue with the leather armor. It's like,
I think the real problem with it with the armadillo stuff though is it's like flesh tone.
yeah. It makes it look like you shaved your animals.
Yeah. This is the most awkward lap cat moment.
Oh.
Well, there's not space, but he's like, I'm laying here. I'm like, okay.
Deal with it.
Yeah. I'm too tall, so there's not space under my desk for him to fit between my legs and the desk, but he is wedged. It's like, okay, you did that yourself. And he's happy, he's purring. Anyway,
There.
show people your base.
It's my base. It's
Yep, you're showing it now. This is how this works.
okay. Main thing that I've been working, well, I mean, there's my house. It is a house.
Not a home.
I mean, I've kind of done some interior decorating. Kind of. This is my pond. I'm proud of my pond. I like my pond. It's got
very
fish in
sparkly.
it. Yeah, it's
I don't
because
know who
of the
decided that the stems on the sea cucumbers would glow, but
yeah.
not the whole thing,
Two
just
way-
the stem.
Yeah. There's two ways up to my house. There's the ladder there, and then there's a path around. Ow, that's my life.
Ow, that's my life.
inside my kitchen. You helped me make the little pressure plate with the
Yeah.
glass pane there.
Yeah, like just that little glass pane. It's funny how much that does in its own way. Those that don't
Yeah.
see it, there's a pressure plate here, which is our iron pressure plates. They're black on the server. But then there's a pane. There's a not a pane of glass. I think it's a block. Is it?
No, it's a pane.
Oh yeah, because a block would go pitch black.
Yeah.
But there's a pane of glass around it, making it look like a glass countertop,
Yeah, like a glass cooktop.
and then a campfire below it to allow the smoke to go up into the
Yep.
quote unquote
Slab.
hood.
Yeah. Which is just a trapdoor.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
If only
Looks like
if
it's
only
sucking it
hoppers
up.
were 3D when held, and then you could put it on an armor stand and flip it upside down.
Yeah. That would be cool. And then
Like I know there's texture packs that give you like 3D held items, but they're laggy.
I logged on to the pride flag on my umbrella, so I moved it into my house.
Yeah, I was on the mast of my ship.
Nice. I love it. It's beautiful.
It is a mess of an image, but it works.
Yes. It does its job.
I think if I were to give critique, I would say the second strip of flag should maybe just be along the right side.
Yeah. Like, have the actual, like, pride in the center, and then
Yeah.
have, like... Because, I mean, to be fair, you could probably fill up the entire map with different pride flags.
Yeah.
Here's my bedroom / office in here.
What's with the floor? Just texturing or?
Just texturing.
I mean, it works.
Well-
It works.
Wool blocks with some carpets just to kind of give it some dimension.
Yeah. Wondering.
I still need
What
to
you
make the
could
computer.
do as an odd little bit, to make it so it looks a little more intended. Because I see that you put carpet on the desk to make like a desktop, right?
Yeah.
But back in this corner, you've got a piece of wool and then another trap door. If you remove the trap door that's there, you can put one of the carpets because no one could see that you're not doing a trap door.
Mm.
And then it would allow it to fold up a little bit under the desk as well.
Yeah. I think I get.
Just like
understand.
just as a way to kind of continue kind of the messy floor kind of vibe you've got going. That'd be a way
Yeah.
to do it under the little corner of the desk. To at least make it look like, oh, it's also happening under the desk, even though you can't right now because there's a trapdoor in the way.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
How dare.
Oh.
If you shift,
Oh.
you can do just one.
Okay. So,
I don't think I've got books in the bucket of water in there. Because, you gotta have a glass of water to drink when you're sleeping.
this is how my books are in my nightstand.
Perfect.
I'm not even joking. I have a couple manga in my nightstand and they're just like, eh.
They're just all over the place.
Yeah. They're the only things in there.
I think all my manga's just in a box right now in the closet.
I have a box of manga, like a giant. Well, I say a box. I have a giant tub of manga in my basement.
And I've got like
A lot of them got
3
water
boxes.
damaged when I was in college. My dorm room flooded, and they were on the base, and it kind of screwed up a bunch of them.
I know that feeling. Mine kind of got some water damage when my parents' basement flooded a few years ago.
That's why they're in
When I was-
plastic now.
Yeah. That's fair. Stop it.
Everything's so clickable.
I know. I did it to make the ceiling look tiled.
Oh no, I know. I just find it funny. Like in my own base, like I've got one building that all the walls are going to be trapdoors. So, but they'll be concealed with slab armor stands. Is the idea.
Yeah.
So you won't actually be able to click on any of it.
My trophy / gamer carpet.
Creeper rug. Low
or
quality
creeper rug. That too.
Give it 2 little Google eyes. One there. One there. It looks so chromatic out here. Like the saturation feels higher right here.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of
I'm
the
wa-
mangrove and being next to the lamps, but it just has this vibe of like somebody turned up my saturation card.
Yeah. It does. My screen's a lot darker, but
Now, I have a question.
yes.
Because this is a custom tree, isn't it?
No, that's
Partially custom? No?
nope. The only thing
Mojang
custom
needs
is
to
I
fix
tossed
this. This should be one of the like full.
That
log ones.
should
They
be-
need to- they need
yeah,
to make them
a
spawn
wood-
that way.
I wish they did. But yeah, no, this isn't this
I mean,
was
you could
just
always
a
change it at least.
yeah, vanilla tree. I need to go through and collect a bunch of leaves and make my own.
Hmm.
I've been meaning to, I've just been lazy. And doing other things.
I'm having thoughts. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
What would work?
this
Well, I'm not faulting this. I'm wondering if for right here, right, like having this makes sense, but I'm trying to think of like like the mob proof things with like they can't walk over, blah blah blah.
yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a way to do this where you could remove this one.
Yeah.
So you have the open,
So you'd have it open.
and then
The
still stop the mobs from getting in.
yeah, the only way I could think to do it, the only reason why I didn't do it is because the only way that I know how to do it would be to do the more than 2 deep hole with carpets.
Well, what if? Well, there's also fence posts, which are a valid method.
Okay, I didn't know if they would
Yeah,
actually walk up them.
They can't go over fence posts, and I'm just thinking, like, what if? It would be a little weird to walk over, but if you did, well, you can cheat it with armor stands now. It makes it a little bit easier because you could use whatever block you want. You don't have to use carpet,
Yeah.
or moss or anything. But what you could do is you could do them here, or like, hell, you could do it right here. You could make all 3 of these fence posts.
Yeah, I mean that would kick me up into there anyways. That would make the stairs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you made those 3 fence posts, so that way it would give you the height, and then you just replace really just the middle one with a. I think the middle one's the only one you need to change. Replace the middle one with, if you only wanted to remove the one. You would replace the middle one with a fence post, and then put an armor stand block here of the same block.
Yeah.
And then you could just walk up. If you do 3 wide, then you could open the thing. But I was just thinking, because I never do fence gates as fence gates. I don't do that anymore. So I was just kind of thinking, like, I wonder how I would approach this. And like, I would probably put, instead of this, I would remove the lamp here, probably attach it, hang it or something. But I would do.
Yeah. The only reason why I didn't want to hang it one I've got.
Yeah.
Because I've got the fences actually going.
No, but I mean, you
around.
could keep that there and have a chain above it, and then use an armor stand, trapdoor, whatever. I'm just thinking
yeah.
to have it there, and then you could do fence gate, and then keep your pole. Fence gate, keep your pole. Because I always do fence gate. I don't do fence ever. So I was just trying to think, like, how would I
yeah.
approach this? And it would be like, oh, okay, I would keep this one, then fence gate, and then fence gate, and then this would be
Yeah.
floating, but you could attach a chain there, and then have that be a trap door still. And it was just like thinking, like, what's the approach here that I would
Yeah.
do? Because everybody's got their own different approaches to different things. Like, honestly,
Understandable.
one fun thing that you could do, because I know you have these and you have them at the 90 just to make it look more interesting.
Yeah, I mean it makes
Like,
it. Oh, yeah, sorry.
no, I hadn't had one for a while. I think what did you pull out a light, or were you holding the same thing? Because I've noticed.
I've been holding my axe.
Because what I've noticed is when I cast lighting seems to be a huge source of it for me now. Like now that I'm most of my stream, I did not hold a light and everything went better.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
It's not perfect, but it's been helping.
Yeah, I haven't been holding a light this for now.
But I was thinking about this, like, what if you took trapdoors because you've got these? Because I'm using slabs, so I can't do it. But I was thinking of doing this earlier. You could take these and put them on armor stands and put them at like a 45 or a 30 or
Just to like in front of the window to make it look instead of like
or
it's
even
just
out like
fully
so
open.
facing it so it'd be facing me
Or
from
like-
it right now.
Yeah, like this on this angle, like this
Yeah.
diagonal here would be neat. I agree.
No, I'm just thinking about things. Like that's one of the things about
Yeah.
like looking at other people's art in any way is you go, how would I approach this, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I think like right here is a really good spot for that. Like if you were to take these and then put these facing back this way, this would be a perfect spot for it.
Yeah, I mean
Because
these are
this is one of those spots where that angle really would like carry the eye. Because right now it breaks it kind of thing.
yeah.
You go and it stops you rather than letting you continue. But if it was at like a 45, you'd go, oh okay, and then I would keep going. But obviously, there's also that difference of playing like pure vanilla versus ones that just use commands a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I've been
have
seeing
a-
videos of people in Bedrock doing this now with with using commands to build stuff, and it's like, oh, I wish you had this mod kind of thing. Like, because it's like you're doing the same stuff, but you having to do this with commands. It's just like that's what the book was, and the book was the simplified version. And I'm seeing videos now of people like actually manually doing the commands for everything. It's like, oh.
Yeah. My horrible umbrella.
I don't think it's horrible. It would be really interesting to see this though if you replaced all of the slabs with trapdoors of the different colors.
Yeah.
It wouldn't slope as much.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I do it with the slabs is to make it slope a little more. So it's not just
Yeah.
a flat plane, more or less.
That sheep is judging me. I think. I can't tell where he's looking.
I don't know. Seems a little two directional.
Bashful.
I gotta figure out better ways to make chairs.
I don't think the chairs are necessarily well. This
They're
is
just-
where like a lot of it to me is like armor stands really come in handy for a lot of good
yeah.
bits.
Yeah, the most spot that I've been working on armor stands, which I still have a lot of work to do, and I need
wanna
to
try
fix
something.
most of them, is over on my dock.
I just want to see how this looks.
Yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of my, like, I love the trapdoors with the holes in them. I also hate them.
Yeah, I wish we had more solid options.
Yeah. A little angle, so, like, the seat back's not just straight up. That's pretty
Yeah.
fun.
A lot of the problem I think that arises from these from a lot of the custom stuff you want to make it, or like a lot of making chairs in Minecraft really has this issue. Like 1.6 is where it would be. 1.5 I think 1.6 is a full block, and I don't want a full block here. But I think a
Yeah.
lot of the issues arise is the scale of everything, right? Because that's a 3 meter by 3 meter by 1.5 foot chair base.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, 3 feet by 3 feet. Like
3
that's
feet by 3 feet. That's huge.
yeah.
That's cute, though. I really like that. And then the
That
signs.
worked a lot better than I expected it to.
Yeah, it's cute. Well, now I gotta do that to all my other chairs. Thanks for the extra work.
I am screenshotting that really quick and just gonna send it to Cleo. Like, look what I did.
Yeah, I've been working on my cattails.
Cactails?
Yeah, cattails, whatever
I
you
was
want
gonna
to
say
call them.
it's cat, right? Like I'm not misremembering
No, it's,
words,
it's
right?
cattails. I just
Okay, I wasn't judging. I was just like, am I wrong? Have I been wrong? I don't think I've been wrong.
you know, these are horrible armor stands. Don't judge me. I'm still working on them, but
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's one of those things where that looks better. That looks better than just the glass. Like you've got
Yeah.
it there.
yeah. So it's just like the hardest thing that I'm having is getting them to like cross
Yeah.
as
It's
much as
like
I want.
intersecting them the two ways, trying to do it like the flowers and stuff, while
Yeah,
also
it
dealing
just-
with them at 45 degrees is not ideal.
Yeah, they don't want to do it very well. But this is work in progress thing that I'm trying to make them look a little more solid. And having like the little leaves of the bamboo stick out.
One sec.
I was gonna
I had a message. But yeah, no. There's got to be a good way to do this that's quick.
Yeah, this has been taking me 1,000 years. So.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Trying to line up two pieces on 40. Why did I end up down
45s
here? Why did I end up down here? What happened?
because you were on the drip leaf.
Oh, I forgot Drip Leaf did that. I was like, why am I underwater? Why am I drowning? What happened?
Oh, that was a spike, lag spike.
Oh, I opened my inventory.
It's just you.
No, but I opened my inventory at that time, at that exact moment that you got a lag spike, so I didn't notice it.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. Which raises other questions. Is the inventory related?
It might be. It's just weird that I got such a huge lag spike right then. Yeah, there's all my fishing stuff in here.
I mean, the server's been hiccuping today too, which doesn't help. I like my shaders that they lower the lily pads down a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like Mojang should do that though officially. Is like lily pads should actually be on the block below where you place them.
Yeah.
If they're on water. They don't have to be when they're on land, but if they detect that they're on top of water, they should lower themselves to the water level.
Instead of having that, like, gap.
Yeah. Pretty sizable gap too. I think it's, what is it, two?
Yeah.
It's 2/16? Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
If it was only 1/16, I don't think it would be as bad, but two is massive. I think
They're
I think
hovering.
the shader lowers it down to 1/16. Like it lowers them down not only out of the block that they're in, because I think they're actually one up, so they're 3/16 above the water normally, and then the shaders
Yeah.
lower it down by 2, so it's actually only 1 above the water. I still think the best thing you can do with the lily pads though is add an upside down spore blossom with an armor stand. It looks so good.
It
Like
does.
I had suggested that to Cleo as an option during last Hermitcraft season, and it was just when I was like, "Oh my god, this is perfect!"
Right?
It's like that's like now I live with this.
Yeah.
I can tell it's Saturday. I think that's also part of the reason I watched my view count drop is it's Saturday and people are going live.
Fair. Yeah.
That's part of why I want to do Minecraft on the weekends because I know it helps counter it. Because that's a whole like, well, doing it on the weekend is like, well, this popular one, so it counters out the fact that less people. It's like it's a whole balancing act.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's one of the reasons why I stream when I do. What are you doing? Are you gonna give the skeletons a honeycomb?
Yeah.
It's a snack.
Not quite. Not quite.
Is it a flower lapel?
Nope.
Or just trying to figure out?
Just a face.
Oh. It's gonna make the face a honeycomb.
It fits.
Yeah.
I still like that somebody had shown apparently in I think it was False's video while Cleo was doing the roof run.
Mm-hmm.
False took a tiny Cleo head and stuck it on the horse painting.
Oh, no,
It was just in the
I did-
background of one of the screenshots. There's a tiny Cleo head over top of the face of the rider of the horse.
That's perfect. I love that.
Right? It's one of it's like, oh, that works really well.
Yeah.
Okay, Donkey Kong moment. One, I'm surprised Mojang never replaced this painting because this is clearly
I
Donkey
know.
Kong.
It is very clearly Donkey Kong.
Like a lot of them, it's like I understand, like they got permission from the artist for a lot of them. You can talk to the painter for it. This one's like, this is Donkey Kong. This is just taking Donkey Kong. It
Yeah.
doesn't scream parody. This is just low res Donkey Kong.
Yes, yep, because
And
there's
that's
Donkey
very
Kong.
much like Microsoft would go, we can't have a Nintendo thing in our thing. You would think.
You would think. Somehow it survived.
But on a related note to that, have you seen that Pauline is apparently going to be in the new Donkey Kong game?
No, I didn't.
But she's like 12?
Ew, that's weird.
Well, it's like it's a young Pauline, which I mean, fair, whatever. Like they're doing a thing, and like she actually like rides on DK's back,
Yeah.
and they're like friends. And then I'm just going, is this just confirming that Mario's the bad guy?
Yeah,
It's
I know,
either
right?
that or DK and Pauline have a falling out at some point.
Yeah.
Because the original lore I thought was always that Mario was saving her from being kidnapped. But now it seems like Mario was trying to kidnap and DK was protecting her.
Yeah. It very much reads a little strangely.
I think the big thing with Mario though is like Mario does not actually have lore.
No, it doesn't.
Like the official lore of Mario, to my understanding, at least now, is that every game that is a fight type situation, every like mainline Mario, so if we talk like Odyssey or Sunshine or any of that, is a play.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
soon as 3 happened, it was like they're all
I was gonna
plays.
say that stemmed from 3.
Yeah, I believe that's kind of how it goes. Is they're all just kind of plays putting on a show for you as a viewer. Luigi's
Yeah.
Mansion stuff is not a play.
No, it's
To my understanding, Luigi's Mansion is literally Luigi dealing with shit.
yeah. Okay. So
But Bowser's never
my-
the bad guy in Luigi's stuff. It's ghosts.
It's ghosts or something else.
And they're not necessarily malevolent, they're just they're joking fools kind of situation.
Yeah.
Oh, idea. I had another idea.
I'm gonna make little
Technically, Technically,
mangrove
if I wanted-
cushions.
Yeah, but technically, what would make this work really well is getting more of those trapdoors, and then you put them along, make a back for the chair.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm forgetting commands because I'm not in my normal spot, which is funny. It's like, what? I've
Why am I
changed my
forgetting
posture, and by changing my posture, I've screwed myself up.
Oh.
Which is funny that that's what caused it. Like, I'm slouched over to the side.
Yeah.
Knew that was going to happen. But I should. We'll do that. What? Rude.
Oh.
I think I need to go there? Yeah. I had to rotate it. Slope it back like 10 degrees.
Make it look dynamic and more realistic. Because who wants to sit on a 90-degree angle?
Yeah. It's not perfect.
It's
oh no,
not
that one
bad,
was
though.
fine. Maybe there and then. Okay. There we go. Just needs 2 more.
Yeah. Okay, I can probably do it later.
Well, I need. Go down a little bit. There we go. Nudged it more into the space, and then if I go
Yeah.
here, I can actually do part of this quickly. So if I go here, copy, go here, show arms, paste, go here, swap with head, paste, and then
And then all you have to do is
Here.
move it.
it's like nudge, nudge, nudge.
Nudge.
Whenever I hear the word nudge, especially with like Cleo's emote and stuff, my brain goes to the game Catherine.
I've never played it.
My favorite Atlas game. I say
Okay.
Atlas game. The Vanillaware titles are technically Atlas games, but they're Atlas published.
Okay.
But basically, it's Cubert. It's Cubert climbing puzzle.
Okay.
Which on its own doesn't sound great. But you have to slide in and out blocks. But part of it, while doing it, it'll go nudge when you're like just sliding one over. Nudge,
Perfect.
edge. It's like okay. Make sure that's there. And then paste the pose back in. Question right now is, can Cameron do this in the time limit?
Oh, before the server resets, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And then. Ow. Hey, Mace. Okay, invisible. It hasn't given the warning for 1 minute, so.
No. We had the 5 minutes a few minutes ago, but
Yeah, we should be getting another warning soon.
ooh, I like that with it set just a little bit further back maybe than the other ones.
Yeah, well, I was. It's hard to get that perfect, and it's like, where.
Here's the thing, I like it like that because that gives the intent, like the idea that you sit there more. So it's got.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I want to rotate it a little bit. And then there, and then that's fine, but it needs to be not clipping. There we go. Like that, right? Oh, I got a gap on the one
There's
side
a
and not
tiny
the other.
gap.
Let's do. I'm gonna scale it up a little bit
Yep.
because you kind of want them all kind of shoving into each other a little bit,
Yeah. Because I mean, they're cushions. They're gonna
which also
get messed
means
up
you
and
need to
okay, good.
nudge that one
I was a
over
little bit
more.
worried that they were gonna. They don't. Ooh.
There we go. Nailed it.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah,
For
it's one of
making-
those things, and then you don't have to worry about putting a back on it specifically. And it's gone. Hey, Arky. The server was refreshing. Knew it was coming. Ugh. But it looks like we've reached the point where everybody started going live because we started losing viewers. Some people showed up, and I do appreciate y'all showing up near the end, but I think we're going to call it there because this is how Saturdays go. If the views aren't spiking really high, then we'll usually call it around this time. But I do appreciate you all. You have all been lovely. You have all been fantastic. It didn't crash. It was just the reset time, Arky. You hit it right on the hour, and the server is set to do that. Thank you again, Val, for the raid. I do appreciate it. But I'm going to send y'all away. I'll try streaming this again tomorrow, and I'll try starting a little earlier and see if that does things. But I need to send you away. Not going to send you over there. No. No. I don't like sending y'all to games I don't care for, which is the line here. So let's see. No. 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 Let's go bug. You know, it is rating up at this point, but it is a friend of ours. We're gonna send you over to Water. Water is currently on their Realm SMP, hanging out with peoples. Go give love to Water. Go have a wonderful time. I appreciate y'all. And it's all good, Arky. I'm shocked that the game stayed stable and I only lost a second of frames. I only lost 30 seconds that whole stream. It's fantastic. But I love and appreciate y'all. I hope you have a fantastic one. Go give Water all the love in the world. I'm going to get some food. I'm hungry, and I'll catch y'all next time. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
感じるコスモを感じるわ